Hi, I'm Cassidy, and I'm from Aurora Middle School, and today I'll be teaching you how to use pawns and cubes to solve integer problems. So I'll be using a black pawn and a white pawn today, and the black pawn will represent x, and the white pawn will represent the opposite of x. So the red cube will then represent positive numbers, and the green cube will represent negative numbers. So the first problem today is negative 3x plus 2 is equal to negative 10 plus x. First I'm going to add one opposite x to each side because it doesn't change the value of anything. This way I can take the pair of 0 because, so this is equal to a pair of 0 because this is x and this is the opposite of x and they cancel each other out. So I'm able to take those away from the scale. Then I'm left with 4 pawns that equal the opposite of x plus positive 2 is equal to negative 10. But before I do anything, I'm going to narrow it down to just the pawns. So I'm going to add a negative 2 to each side. This way I can take away the positive 2 and the negative 2 because they also cancel each other out. Then I'm left with 4 pawns that equal the opposite of 0, or the opposite of x, are equal to negative 12. So one pawn that's equal to that equals the opposite of x. The opposite of x is going to equal negative 3, which means x equals positive 3. My next problem I'm going to show you is positive 5 plus x plus 3 pawns that equal the opposite of x is equal to 3x plus 2 pawns that equal the opposite of x plus negative 1. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take away the pairs of 0 from each side of the scale. So I'll take away the pair of 0 here. And I'll take a pair of 0 away from here and here. So I'm left with positive 5 plus 2 pawns that equal the opposite of x are equal to x plus negative 1. So I'm going to add a white pawn to each side because it doesn't change the value. So I can take away the pair of 0 from this side of the scale. And since I want to get it down to just the pawns, I'm going to add a negative 5 to each side. This way I can take away the pair of 0 between the two 5s. So I'm left with 3 pawns that equal the opposite of negative x are equal to negative 6, which means the white pawn, or the pawn that's opposite of x, equals negative 2, which means the black pawn equals positive 2. Thanks!